My name is Lisa, and I work while also being a housewife. I live with my husband, Kent. On this day. Kent, I've gathered the trash, so please take care of it later.
I've been thinking, you could take out the trash yourself, right?
Sure, I could. What are you trying to say?
It would be more efficient if you just took it out rather than making me do it. So, take it out for me. Why do you always have to make me do it?
Okay. If I go and take out the trash, what will you do in return?
Huh? What are you talking about?
We originally agreed to share the household chores, but right now you're only taking out the trash. If you even stop doing that, what will you do for me in return?
Geez, fine, I got it. I should just take out the trash, right?
Yes, but since you're offering, you could also do other things besides taking out the trash?
Sorry, my bad. Come on, hand me the trash.
Married for 25 years, my relationship with Kent, who was uncooperative with housework, had grown cold. On another day, I decided to go for lunch with our only daughter, Madison.
The food here was so good.
Yes, it probably tasted that way because it wasn't frozen food, it was all handmade.
I like frozen food too, though.
Oh, I never said I disliked it. It's lovely how frozen food offers the same quality no matter when or where you eat it. But with today's dishes, I felt the love and care of the person who made them.
Love and care, huh? So, shall we end with a parfait filled with love and lots of whipped cream?
Of course. Which one should I choose? Oh, Madison, how many are you having?
Just one.
Huh. Madison, it's a parfait.
Mom, I've been meaning to tell you this for a while, but people usually have just one parfait.
Madison is an office worker living on her own nearby. Whenever their days off matched, they occasionally spent time together like this. They were having a good time this day, but...
So, speaking of which, Dad has been calling me a lot lately.
Really? That's quite unusual for him.
Right? And he's been taking me out to dinner and treating me.
What? Why is he suddenly acting like a good father?
He's been asking a lot about me. I mean, I thought it was natural for a parent, but lately, he's been telling me to invite my friends too. It seems like he's up to something. Mom, do you know anything about it?
No, not really. But it does seem like he's planning something. I wonder what.
So you don't know either, huh?
Kent had always been indifferent about Madison. The fact that he suddenly began contacting her made Madison even more suspicious of him. I too was unsure of what Kent was thinking, and as I spent several days feeling uneasy.
I'm home. Is Lisa here?
Welcome back, Kent. What's going on?
I have something to discuss. Sit down.
All right. But really, what happened?
I'm about to tell you, just wait.
Upon returning home, Kent immediately told me he had something to discuss and led me to the living room. As I was seated, preparing myself for whatever news he had.
Lisa, I want a divorce.
What? A divorce? Hold on, why all of a sudden?
It's not sudden. I've been thinking about this for a long time.
Been thinking? Why decide on your own? We haven't even discussed it.
Discuss? There's no point in doing that. A discussion won't change how I feel about wanting a divorce.
But still.
Come on, isn't it enough? I've worked hard to support both you and Madison all these years. Madison is already independent. And yet, you still want to tie me down?
Tie you down? Is that how you felt?
It's not just that. To be blunt, Lisa, aren't you already an old woman? I'm not interested in you anymore. You've served your purpose. Can't we just divorce?
What? Serve my purpose? What does that even mean?
Listen, just let me go, okay? The idea of spending my old age looking at your face? I can't stand it. Here, the divorce papers. I've filled out my part. You just need to complete yours and submit it.
Wait! You even prepared this!
Doesn't this make it clear I'm not changing my mind? You're making this harder than it needs to be. Finally. Now I can enjoy a carefree retirement.
Saying so, Kent smirked gleefully. I picked up the divorce papers on the table. Huh?
What's with you, Lisa? Shocked beyond words?
No, sorry, I was just so happy I couldn't help but laugh. I gladly accept your proposal for a divorce.
Huh. Are you sure? You know divorce means splitting up, right?
Of course I know that. Why are you panicking when you were the one who brought it up?
Well, yes, but have you really thought this through? What will you do after we divorce? Won't life be hard?
I work as a full-time employee, you know? I won't have any financial issues. And I'll only have to cook and do chores for myself, so it'll reduce my burden.
Reduce your burden?
So, I won't have any issues living by myself. I'll move out right away. I'll make sure to fill out and submit the divorce papers. Take care.
Wah. Hey, wait a minute.
Leaving a flustered Kent behind, I quickly gathered what I could and left the house. After checking into a business hotel, I contacted Madison and was informed of a surprising fact. The next day, when Madison and I went back to the house to get the rest of my belongings.
We're back. Oh well, the house is a total mess.
Ugh. How could he make such a mess in just a day?
Ha! Oh, you're back already? Realized you can't live on your own? If you bow your head and really want to, I might let you come back.
Dad's talking a lot. Must have been lonely.
Nothing's changed with me, I'm just here to pick up my things. Oh, Madison, could you help me with that?
Sure. By the way, are you leaving all this furniture? Seems like a waste.
It's fine. The idea of redesigning a room from scratch is fun, isn't it?
Haha, here, when that time comes, call me. I want to help think up ideas.
Hey Madison, why are you helping Lisa? We're divorced. She's not your mom anymore, you know?
What are you? Oh, you thought I'd side with you.
Ha! So you're not.
Why would I side with you? I'm going with Mom. I'm not a little kid. I can choose which parent to be close to.
Wah! So, I'm completely free then. Freedom after so long. I'm looking forward to the future. Ha ha.
Looking forward to it, huh? Because you think you'll remarry one of Madison's friends and get a younger wife?
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Seriously? Hitting on your daughter's friends is pretty creepy, you know?
If you were attracted to each other despite the age gap, that's one thing. But deliberately targeting someone around your daughter's age? You're really messed up.
Wah. It's not a big deal. No, I mean, that wasn't my intention.
Being directly confronted seemed to affect him deeply. Kent desperately tried to deny the accusations. Madison then spoke up.
Look, you don't need to try and deceive me. It's pretty obvious you have ulterior motives. All my friends are getting annoyed. Just stop it already.
What? Annoyed? That can't be true.
You invite my friends, ask for their contact details, brag about how great of a guy you are, and try to woo them. You might not realize it, but it's painfully obvious. I felt super uncomfortable, okay?
Painfully obvious. There must be some kind of mistake. I mean, I got so many compliments. There's no way I'm wrong.
Heck. You just don't get it, do you? Everyone was just humoring you because I was there. They were just being kind to me. No one meant it seriously, and none of them are falling for you.
Wah, no, wait. That can't be possible. I definitely felt a connection. Leticia, who I met yesterday, for instance. She was totally into me. She said she was self-conscious about her deep voice, but I kindly reassured her. I'm sure she would remarry me.
Well, you actually thought that. Leticia is one of my male friends. I asked him to dress as a woman to teach you a lesson. Sure, he was very convincing, but I never imagined you'd take it this seriously.
Madison, you went that far? That's brilliant. I would have never thought of that. Or maybe the brilliance is on Leticia's part, to make Kent believe so wholeheartedly.
No, that's a lie, right? Leticia's skin was so flawless.
Don't underestimate modern makeup techniques.
But what about the voice complex she mentioned?
Well, he's a guy, so of course his voice is low. I never thought he'd go so far into the role.
Wait, so you're saying Leticia is actually a guy?
I was surprised to hear this, but Kent seemed utterly shocked to realize that the person he was interested in was actually a man.
Madison, this has to be a joke, right? You're just lying to get back at me, aren't you?
If it were a lie, I'd convince Leticia with all my might and not tell you anything. I've seen all your line messages with Leticia. I want to meet now. I divorced my wife for you. You're so obviously excited and yet getting played. It's super lame.
To begin with, going after your daughter's friend is just outrageous. What were you thinking?
It's a lie. It has to be. I can't believe that smile was fake. I'll check with Leticia right now and prove it's all a lie. Damn it! Why won't she answer now of all times?
Well, she blocked you because you were being persistent. She said, I got to see what a man who falls for scams looks like. Thanks.
What the hell? She should have told me directly.
She probably thought it would turn into a hassle.
Regardless, your dreams of remarriage are crushed now. You'll be all alone.
Lisa, let's start over. Marry me again.
What? After everything that's happened, why would I do that? You're facing the consequences of your delusions. I will never remarry you.
Why are you refusing? How am I supposed to live from now on? Just marry me again.
Hey, don't come near me.
Shut up. I'll show you what happens if you refuse to remarry me.
Damn, if it comes to this, I'll use my secret golden crush move.
Just as Kent, who was now out of control, tried to attack me, Madison started to intervene. At that moment,
What's going on here? Hey, what are you doing?
Policeman, why are you here?
Well, I was patrolling the neighborhood and heard screams.
Damn it. Hey, let me go. What do you think you're doing?
The real question is, what were you planning to do to that lady? Our police force isn't so negligent to overlook something like this.
thank you, you saved us.
Thanks, officer. I didn't have to use my golden crush move.
I'm not quite sure what that is, but it sounds intimidating. So, how are the two of you related to this guy?
We divorced just yesterday. It's a civil matter. Stay out of it. Lisa, if you leave here, where will you go? You'll come back eventually, right? Then, convince this officer for me.
I'll be staying with Madison for a while, so I don't have housing problems. You probably don't even know where she lives, so any attempts to do something would be futile.
Damn it. Madison, please tell me your address. I beg you.
Why would I tell someone who's getting arrested by the police?
Perhaps he genuinely believed Madison would give him her address, but Kent was deeply shocked by her words. Then,
All right. I'll tell the truth. I was jealous of a coworker who was with a younger woman. I won't think like that anymore. I apologize. Come back to me. And even though I'm employed, without me, how can you live alone?
my income is 3 times yours. I've been paying the rent and utilities. If anyone is going to struggle without the other, it's you.
So, she really doesn't need to live with me, but it was a bit of a whim on my part to have her move in. It's crazy that with your situation, you'd brag about your wealth and push my friends to marry you.
Wait, you tried to get with your daughter's friend.
Shut up. Let me go. This has nothing to do with you.
No, it sounds like an attempted assault to me. We'll have a nice chat at the station. Come on, let's go to the station.
Wait, hold on. Why do I have to go to the station?
You try to attack. I intervene. They're grateful. Any way you look at it, you're the offender here. Even if things were different under these circumstances, we can't just ignore this.
Wait. Lisa, Madison. Stop this officer. If I get arrested, my future is doomed.
It's okay, Kent. You'll manage to navigate through that darkness.
So, should we file a complaint later? It might make things easier for the officer.
A complaint? Why? Where did I go wrong?
Despite his desperate resistance, Kent was taken away by the police officer. We then filed a complaint, and Kent was fined for coercion. Word of this reached his company, and he was promptly fired, losing his job. Shocked by not being able to remarry and losing his job, he didn't do any household chores he was unfamiliar with, turning his home into a garbage-filled mess. Thus, Kent's life devolved into slurping cup noodles amidst piles of trash, far from the glamorous future he once imagined. As for us mother and daughter, here we are, Madison.
Wow, I never knew there was a cafe here.
Yes, it's been here for a while. I've heard it's quite popular among the regulars.
Really? Oh, look at the poster up front. Mom, is this?
Remember what you said? One parfait per person. So I thought, how can we have more? If each one is just bigger. Realizing that makes me quite clever, don't you think?
More like, kind of insane.
Oh, you don't have to flatter me.
But how did that lead to challenging this super-sized parfait?
Supersized? Oh, you mean this parfait here?
Here, it says so on the poster. It's almost as tall as me.
Calling that supersized is quite cheeky of them. This seems less like a challenge and more like a regular meal.
That's a bold statement. But it looks like no one has finished it yet.
Really? I wonder if it has shawarma balls inside. But there's always room for dessert, right? Let's give it a try.
It feels like your dessert stomach is bigger than your actual stomach.
From that point on, I thoroughly enjoyed living with Madison. Today, we visited a cafe we'd been curious about. Feeling triumphant for finding the perfect solution to the one parfait per person rule, I was in high spirits. The parfait that arrived seemed just the right size. I thought we'd continue visiting this cafe whenever we craved a parfait. However, Madison soon imposed a weight limit on my parfaits. Now I had to brainstorm another way to indulge in them. One idea was to visit multiple places and combine parfaits in my stomach, but something tells me she'd stop that too. This is how our lively days went on, debating whether to eat or restrain from parfaits. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.